Okay, Twitch is up. There we go. And take care of that. Messages from everybody. Sorry, I know this isn't very interesting to listen to so far. I'm like sitting here taking and receiving messages from people. Uh, okay, I think everything's good. So, yeah, welcome to Code Channel. I'm Code, and we're gonna be playing more Bloodborne. Roll my chair back. Move everything out of the way. And okay, so what were we doing last time on Bloodborne? I think we were just kind of going through beating up bosses and taking umbilical cords. Seems to be a thing we do in this game. Oh god, I've been playing PSO too, and I'm already pressing the wrong buttons. I have my like check button because you can't make it the same as the accept button for some reason in PSO. Uh, it's Steve, the stream super fan. Hey Steve, hey White. Um, for some reason you can't make the check button and the accept button the same button in PSO. So I was like pressing L3 or yeah, L3 in. I'm like, why isn't it working? Why ain't I going anywheres? So right now I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go get another umbilical cord because we need a few of those. I'm gonna drop this down just a little bit. Looks like I'm kind of capping out of my volume. Oh yeah, the lightning beast. Yeah, that punched me off. I don't think it was 10 times. To be completely fair, it was like 4. It's still like way too much. And then I killed him from the doorway because I'm a big jerk. I felt horrible, but it was like, you know what? He's not letting me through the door, so I'll just shoot him from here. And that's what I did, and it worked. And I didn't fall off the roof again after that. Ow. Alright. We haven't actually been up this way since we started this cycle. So... Ooh, it could have been bad. There we go. Grab this chest. You know, it's funny because... that guy almost got me. It's funny because early on in Bloodborne, I was like, there's gotta be a mimic chest. It's gonna happen, and it's gonna surprise me, and I'm going to be upset. And I just noticed a little, like, I guess they're like gargoyles they put on the edges of the stairs here. I thought they were squirrels when I was walking by. I'm like, what? Okay. You know, and see, I was kind of half expecting like a mimic chest to pop up at some point. But now that I've played more Bloodborne, I feel like it would be so... It just does not fit like the tone in the game at all. Like I couldn't even imagine it now. For some reason. Whoa, jeez, okay, big guy. There. make up my mind. Anyway, so it hasn't been a particularly eventful day. I've mostly spent the whole day eating, which doesn't sound very good, but it kind of feels that way. And I was out yesterday. Had a pretty good time yesterday. Oh, jeez. I forget how I'm supposed to drop down here. I think it's just straight down. He went that way, which isn't right. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna miss that though. I could jump it from here. I think this is the same problem I had every time I've done this. It's like right here. It's like right here that we have to... Oh, wow. Feels like such a risk every time I do that. Probably because it is, so... Alright, this is... I suppose it's kind of a secret area. But we're going to the abandoned workshop right now. Abandoned old workshop. Actually, that reminds me, that's something I did fail to check. Okay. Just want to make sure my stream delay was on. But anyway, so... What was I gonna say? It's kind of a secret area, but it kind of isn't. It's sort of important you know of this spot. So... Get another 1/3 umbilical cord. It's strange, I thought you got like a hair clip from her. Maybe I'll explore around a little bit more. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm kind of not sure how this ties into everything. The abandoned workshop, old hunter bone. Like just what exactly this is related to the dream. Oh yeah, doll clothes. It's important to remember. Because it clearly plays a big role somehow. But anyway, so we got another 1/3 umbilical cord. We just need 3 of them, so we just need 1 more. Which we will get from beating one of the bosses. I don't know if we'll beat that boss tonight, because once again I'm starting like way too late. Lately I've been kind of napping like really late in the day, and yeah, it's kind of thrown the stream schedule off. Such a professional streamer with my napping. The thing is it's weird. I have really weird sleep. Like, it's horrible, but like it's not like a lot of people are like, "Oh, I can't get to sleep." I don't have a problem getting to sleep. I just sleep at insane times, and it's it's horrible. This is like no reasonable person has my sleep schedule. There's no reason to sleep like this. Like, I just, for whatever reason, yeah, nappy time. For whatever reason, I just have a really bizarre sleep schedule, which does not ever fit into a reasonable person's life. Okay, so I got my umbilical cords. I guess there wasn't any real reason I came back here. So last stream we beat 6 bosses, which I didn't think we were gonna do, because it was only like 2 hours. We beat the NPC beast, the electric beast. I don't even know what its name is. We beat it, and then we finished with the 1, I think. I think the 1 was the last boss we fought. Might have been Parl, but we did quite a bit yesterday. I'm trying to play this like PSO. Okay, so I guess we might as well go to the Nightmare Frontier. I think that's probably a good next step. Hmm. I apparently got something on Steam. I'm curious what it is. People sending me stuff. Oh, trading cards. Okay. It's with you, Steve. Let me check my inventory. I will see what cards I got. this is this isn't the appropriate time to be trading cards while I'm streaming. No, don't do that, Steam. Alright, so let's investigate this. Inspect the mummy. There's like so many things in this game, it's hard to kind of figure out just what everything means. Okay, yes, I will definitely trade you that card. Okay, activate this lantern. Because I think at this point, it's... Now we're like, I don't know, this I assume is like the past or something, or... I have no understanding of just where we are. We are kind of like, I think, in another dream or something. Maybe this is somehow like tied to how the Hunter's Dream works. That'd be kind of an interesting twist. Oh jeez, you're spitting stuff at me. I might not be wrong about that guess, actually. The more I think about it. Okay, I know there's one on the ceiling in here. And our plan is not to have it fall on our head. It says a miserable feeling. There it is. There we go. And... Okay, so... Oh, it's time for Steam cards. Gotta make those sweet Steam cents. Or, you know, get badges. Badges are cool too. Oh my god, I'm super lazy. That's probably why I have no energy. It's because of my stupid sleep schedule. Wow, he took a swipe at me and completely missed. But anyway, so I'm thinking tonight, as far as the stream goes, I'm hoping I'd like to get both both the Nightmare Frontier and maybe I forget what the other section is actually called. I always forget what it's called for some reason. It's probably because I found it so late. Oh, jeez. Oh shit. Let's use some heals. There we go. It's a little intimidating. I wish I could remember the name of that other section. I'm like trying to spit through the wall. Maybe I should do something about that. But maybe get through the Nightmare Frontier and the other section. Jeez, they're like trying to throw stuff in my face. That's no good. It's super not cool. Hey, Bloodstone chunk. Nice. Yeah, giant torch skeleton. I think his fists were on fire. I didn't know. I don't think he even had a torch. His fists were on fire. Yeah, I keep like dropping my train of thought, but yeah, I want to beat the Nightmare Frontier tonight, and hopefully the other section too would be really nice. I don't know if I could though. It's kind of the other section that ends with Margot, or whatever her name is. I forget what her name is. I think it's Margot. Murgo? Murgo. There we go. That's actually a pretty long section. It's short if I want to just go straight to the boss, but even then, I know that there's a few things I want to do, so. If I was smart, I'd actually do a Chalice dungeon. I'd do Chalice dungeons once we hit 12. That would be the smart thing to do. I was sitting down, not so much yesterday, but I guess last night I was sitting down post stream and I was like, you know what? I have like a lot of games that are really close to being platinumed, which I really need to clean up. I just need to like polish them off. And it's like I should really do that. So, and Bloodborne's one of them. Something died somewhere. Yeah.
This cannot be. You cannot be. Oh, how did this come to pass? Now, wait just a moment. Do you think ill of me? Indeed, I should think not. I shared with you a thing most secret. Now, you're witness to a miracle, and all the stronger for it. You should appreciate it, if you've a grain of gratitude in you.
Patches. Actually, he pushed me into a pit last cycle. Why am I being nice to him?
We not, sweet compeer. On the good grace of us.
I don't really follow what he's saying, but fine, I won't kill you, Patches. Even though you pushed me down a hole last time I saw you. Another lantern. I feel like that's a convenient lantern. I'm glad it's there, but I do feel like it's surprisingly close to the other one. This isn't really what you call a big area. But yeah, so I have a few games that I want to polish off. Bloodborne's one of them for sure. There's a few others. I'm trying to think of some of them. Guilty Gear's one. I just need to do the items in mom mode, which pretty easy to do. It's just time. That's what it comes down to. Another one is 100 bullet shields, which also very easy to do. I just haven't done it. Trying to think of what else there is. There's a few. Lately, with all the Metal Gear Solid 5 talk, I've been thinking about the fact that I want to go back and platinum Peace Walker. Coincidentally, Peace Walker is kind of an interesting game to me because I played through it completely 100% in... I just noticed that, like, when I was walking, like, my like lag is jiggling a little bit, and you could see it in the camera, moving up and down. But, anyways, I guess we didn't go to the other lecture hall. We should probably do that. Um, but yeah, so Peace Walker, on the PSP, played through it 100%, loved the game. I do have, I don't think it's per se the best Metal Gear game as far as like plot and stuff goes, but I feel like it's mechanically the strongest Metal Gear game. And so basically I've been like basically reading up on 5 a little bit. Oof. Oh jeez, I better get out of here because breaking all the desks. I like the fact that you can dash through them. That's actually really nice. Whoa. Whoa, reach. They got Dalsum arms. Whoa. Jeez, how many are there? Okay. Whoa, I better get rid of that. I've never seen them do that. They turn the floor to lava. Yeah, pretty much. Attaching balloons to everything is more mechanically better. Just the way everything works. There's a lot of, this was something that kind of happened after 3, but before Peace Walker. Actually, it happened after 4 and before Peace Walker, which was, context-based inputs, which I think for a stealth game is super, super vital. It prevents games becoming really button heavy like every Metal Gear game before 4. Because, like, there's so many things that should not require different buttons and should just be done with one button. Like, for example, walking over to, like, a rail and just pushing one button to lean over and grab the rail or whatever. Like, in Metal Gear Solid 2, it was like, hold one button, or you walk up, press a button towards the rail, hold another button to hang onto the rail. It was really bizarre. It's not even something that comes up that often. But even stuff just like leaning against walls and like peeking around corners and stuff, that's super easy to do all with one button. And early Metal Gear games didn't do it with one button. They did it with like several buttons. And then Peace Walker came along, and they switch everything over to basically context-based inputs, and it's like so much better. And I hear 5 basically takes after Peace Walker, so that's extremely good news, and it's made me a whole lot more interested in 5. But there we go. Just want to. I'm just like, you know what? I feel like there's a few people I know that would be interested in this stream. Um, but yeah, context-based inputs. So much better. So much better. Um, Peace Walker nailed it, and it was really mechanically strong for it. 5 apparently does everything almost identical to Peace Walker as far as inputs goes, and just even like game structure. Because the way Peace Walker handled it was you have individual missions you select, and it kind of places you for those missions. It basically turns the game into a whole bunch of bite-sized chunks, and it's so much better. It was good for a portable game, but then when you get playing it, you're like, this is just way better. Like, I don't mind like the Metroidvania-esque style of a large open world that you kind of feel more grounded in, but I feel like 4 got away from that. 3 was good. 3 was really good in that sense. 4 really got away from that and they did like episodic sections, and I didn't like that. That wasn't... No, I didn't like that very much. Actually... I noticed this last cycle, I was like, where's the lantern? There should be a lantern right here. And... for whatever reason... Okay, we're in the Nightmare Frontier right now, which means we could be doing... Where are we? I'm not sure where this section actually is. Because it's starting me out someplace different rather than like the first lantern that you encounter. Whoa, shit, worms. Gross. If somebody kills me before I find the lantern, they're gonna get a pretty good amount of souls. But yes, let's just boil it down to the point, you know, real talk. Attaching balloons to everything makes it better. For sure. Bloodstone chunks. I'm not actually sure where we are. This is very... Wait. Oh, shoot. Okay, that's why I don't know where we are. We're not in the Nightmare Frontier. We're in the other section. The one that I didn't want to go to right now. Fuck. There's a lantern. Well, I guess this will fix that. Hey, White. Doing good. Doing good. I'm lazy. I'm lazy today. Yeah, I was lost. Go up here. I was about to say, where the hell did it put them? It's right here. Nightmare of, Memphis. I guess that's what it's called. That's probably why I didn't remember that, because I don't know if I've ever taken a close look at the name of that area. Okay, let's do the Nightmare Frontier first. I kind of prefer doing it first, because I have to kill all this stuff again. I don't know why, maybe it's just because it was the way I originally approached the game, but Nightmare Frontier feels a bit more comfortable to me. It feels like the difficulty... It feels like a shorter area than the other one, so I guess that's what it comes down to. Oh, jeez, okay, backhand. Literally backhanded me through a table. Ow, okay. And then that table, ouch. Hitting the sides of things with the sword is going to be the death of me. That was the weirdest trade. I hit him, he punched me in the head, we both fell to... Ow! Where'd you come from? I hit him, he punched me in the head, and we both fell to the floor. Hey man, welcome to the chat. I was lost there for a little bit, I went in the wrong door. I was like, where am I? And I couldn't figure it out, because I thought I was in the Nightmare Frontier, and I was in, the other area. But, what was I gonna say? I had a topic I was talking about, and now I've completely forgotten it. It was something about Metal Gear. Oh, it was about the fact that, 5 is mission-based, unlike, 4. And I kind of approve. The thing is, like, I'm a little bit on the fence, because I've been trying... Ever since 4, ever since Peace Walker, I've been like, you know what? If another Metal Gear game comes out and it's more in the, like, line of 4... Here's the lantern. I'm probably going to skip it. Just because I didn't really like 4 that much, and... Uh, like, it wasn't horrible, but to me, it was funny. It was a funny game. I enjoyed it on like the fact that it had really really silly like moments, but like I don't know, just with the direction the Metal Gear series has been heading, uh, there's like a darker tone to it. Or am I planning on playing out the Phantom Pain? Uh, that's basically what I was getting to. Lead elixir, gross. Um, that's what basically I was getting to. Is I'm unsure. I'm unsure how I feel. There's like definitely a darker tone in the Phantom Pain and Ground Zeroes, and I'm like, I don't know if I like this because this is like completely against. Like this is a complete reversal from Peace Walker, which is like literally the most cheery Metal Gear game you'll ever play. Like it's almost bizarre how like how weird the tone is in that game. I say cheery, but it's really not that. It's what's that thing? What is that? Oh, I've seen these before. It's like it's a big version of the little guys that run away. Give me crappy stuff. Yay. But I haven't played Ground Zeroes yet. I actually do own it. It was the only game that was thrown in with this PS4 when I bought it. So I was like, okay, well, whatever. I'll take it. Ground Zeroes. I guess what it comes down to, it wasn't so much 4 that turned me away from Metal Gear. It was Ground Zeroes. I think they kind of turned me away because I heard things about it that I'm like, I don't know if I like this idea. Okay, we got a NPC. Oh, shit, I didn't charge my swing for some reason. Ooh, let's get the hunters. Oh, jeez. I remember this section really well. Great, we're fighting 2 hunters. That's just perfect. Okay, let's walk back here. Shit, I don't want to go around the bridge. I don't want to fall down the pit, rather. Okay. Ooh. This sucks, but we're gonna go to the bridge because it'll make it a one-on-one situation. Whoa. Well, it would make it a one-on-one situation if I... Okay. So much for that. That didn't work. Okay, I'm over the bridge. You gonna fight me? Whoa, whoa! Oh shit! No, I saw like the other hunter's health drop down to like nothing, and I was like, oh yes, I got one of them down, and they both hit me. Sort of. It's when a series kind of changes tone, I guess. It's like I'm kind of like I'm aware of it. For me, like a darker tone in Metal Gear feels like it might be kind of conflicting with the things I like about Metal Gear. Because Metal Gear always had kind of a quirky quality about it. It could be serious, but there was also like a layer of humor to serve everything. 3 does a really good job balancing its serious moments and also the fact that it has moments that aren't serious. 5, they're clearly playing up the idea that it also has not serious moments, but it's almost like so strongly contrasted with the serious moments that it's like, I don't know if I like this. Also another part of it too is the fact that I liked Peace Walker a lot, and this is gonna be kind of, as someone who also played through Peace Walker like twice and was kind of invested. Like, I enjoyed Peace Walker's characters and story and stuff. Story is like so. There's definitely issues. It's not great, but okay. Let's take care of this guy before the other guy gets here, because that was our big problem last time. Yeah. There we go. I'm trying to pick up stuff like PSO style. Oh, took him to the wall. The thing is taking them back to the bridge was a good idea. I just kind of didn't keep using it. Like an idiot. Yeah, that's kind of the problem I think I might have with Ground Zeroes and 5. Um, I feel like they might be a little bit too much. Now, I'm not... I probably will play Phantom Pain. I will play them both. It's just that from a glance and from everything that I've been told, I don't know if I'm gonna really like them as much as... I guess what it is the tone feels uncomfortable to me in them because of, well, the fact... Ooh, shit. Just electric burst. Oh. Oh no. There we go. Okay. So far, no invaders, which is interesting. I think the way it picks invaders is you're kind of in certain brackets for your souls, or for your levels. So it has to find an invader that is like level 188, which is like I think roughly where I'm at. Which it progressively will have a harder time doing, which is probably why we're not getting any invaders right now. I'm just gonna run through this section because I hate it. It's a horrible section. Now, hopefully we don't get crushed by a rock. I die a lot in this section. I'm not... I don't like that. It's because it's these guys that throw rocks. It's sort of a one-shot. Whoa. Whoa, shit. Whoa. Got caught on a tiny rock. That is kind of the issue with having, like, everything so detailed on the ground. You kind of lose a sense of, like, where things are sometimes. I guess it's kind of... It adds to the realism of it. It's like, oh no, I'm in a fight and I tripped over a gravestone. Okay, so this is our shortcut. I should probably go spend these souls, but... That's probably a good idea before I get locked out via invader or something. Because we did just, you know, make the shortcut, so that'll help us out. Oh, right, we have the mine trusts also in this area, which is super not fun. Mine trusts, I like the way they look. They're an interesting looking enemy. And I'm sure there's a lot to them, but God, do I ever hate oh shoot, what is it even called? I want to say Fury, but that's not right. I'll find it in 2 seconds. So I tried the gritty angle a couple times, though. They tried Shadow the Hedgehog, which I actually played through, and I have specific things I can say about that game. Actually, let's get rid of... More blood echoes. Let's change it to... Frenzy, that's the word I'm looking for. Do we have enough? We have 200... Yeah, let's add 200% Frenzy resistance. That'll actually be nice in this section. Because Frenzy really, really sucks. Makes it really hard to take down the mine trusts. Almost didn't spend our souls. Yeah, Shadow with a gun and a motorcycle. Now, like, I will actually talk about this topic. This is a topic not a lot of people will talk about and say, because I am not saying the game is good in any way, shape, or form, but it did actually solve one problem 3D Sonic games have had for like the longest time. And this is kind of awful the way I'm gonna say this, but the fact that Shadow has a gun in that game lets you clear out enemies before you reach them via running, and because of that, it solves such a definitive problem with Sonic games. Because what happens in Sonic games is you're running and you want to keep up your speed and you want to fly through the stage, right? But then you hit these, groups of enemies, and it immediately brings you to a halt. You have to deal with them. In Shadow the Hedgehog, you just shoot out the enemies before you even get there. It clears the path for you. You don't have to stop. If you fail to shoot them all, then you have to stop. But it actually kind of worked on that level. Everything else about the game was awful, but I did actually feel like there was like a mechanical benefit to having a projectile. Okay, so what are we gonna put a point into? Which, yeah. And the thing is I never really I never really get that far into what I'm saying about that topic, because usually people are like, Shadow the Hedgehog, that game's awful. And I'm like, yes, it is. And then that is the end of the conversation, because there's nothing more to say.
What's happened? Tell me, Hunter. Could this be joy?
Yay, she's happy. So, yeah, that's my 2 cents on Shadow the Hedgehog. What is this? My inventory of tear stones is max? How can it be maxed? Oh, I already have one. Well, I guess I'll use this one. I have no idea what it did, but... Wait a minute. Tear blood gem, tear stone. Did I use the wrong thing? Tear stone. Why did it have 2 different names there? I got no idea. Oh well, whatever.
Welcome home. What is it? Very well met.
Okay.
Farewell, good Hunter.
So let's get back to the Nightmare Frontier and get this place cleared out. There's a lot of like little secrets I could go around and collect up here. Like there's a couple hunter's tools, but I'm just gonna skip them. Also, I will say, as far as Sonic games goes, I don't know why every so often on stream I get into long conversations with Sonic games. I will say I hate whenever Sonic or any Sonic character is driving a vehicle. Maybe Tails and Eggman, obviously. But Tails is acceptable. He can fly his plane. He can do that. Whoops. That was not the right button. I reverted to the PSO things. But don't make Sonic drive a car. That is so stupid to me. It literally makes me angry. And I don't know why. It's stupid. It's so silly. It would be like having like the Flash driving a car. There's no reason for Flash to drive a car. He can just run where he needs to go. It's like, I don't know. It's just such a strange... Oh, another one of these things. Ew, gross. It spit on me. I'm curious actually how the frenzy resistance is going to work out. This would be a good place for an item. Kind of curious how the fury resistance is going to work out, because frenzy resistance, because I've never actually used plus 200. I usually always go for all resistance, which is because this area's full of poison too, which isn't very fun. So I don't want to get pushed down a cliff, so I'll hold off on that. See if we can get a back attack here, just because these guys take a few hits. I guess we didn't need it. Send him to the bottom floor. Ow. Gross. Yeah, I need to be using that swing more. That's actually pretty good. I kind of overlooked it for a long time because I felt like it was a similar swing to your, like, stat. When you, well, it is very similar to it, I guess. Versus... Oops. Damn it, how did... Don't mind me, I'm just... whatever. Doesn't matter. But, no, how did we even get on the topic of Sonic games? I don't even remember. But, I think it was Sonic Dash also had a really good answer for that very specific problem, too. About the fact... I'm poisoned. And I'm stuck on a rock. That's not good. Whoa, there's a guy right here. Just keep swinging. Uh-oh. Oh, shit! I just... As soon as, like, my stamina dropped, I was like, I better move back. That guy that's over there might throw a rock at me. And he threw a rock. Somehow not surprised. I don't know if I've ever made it through that area, like, without dying at least once. Alright. Get the back tack on this guy. But, yeah, so Metal Gear Solid. Oh, right. Metal Gear Solid. Tone. That's what we're talking about. So, Ground Zeroes, I don't know if it has a tone I'd really appreciate, especially after Peace Walker. Like I said, the tone in the series kind of varies enough. It wasn't until a friend recently talked to me, well, it wasn't super recent, but we were having a conversation about Metal Gear, and he was like, you know, the big problem with the series is the tone of it. There's, like, no consistency in the tone. And he's completely right. Like, I agree 100% with that. And it really is a problem. I feel like it's particularly a problem with Ground Zeroes and 5 coming up. Because there's definitely... Maybe 5 isn't quite as bad for it, but Ground Zeroes has a really, really depressing tone to it. So... But yeah, everything from all the trailers from 5, yeah. I would not be surprised if the game is a giant downer. I mean, it's understandable because if you've played early Metal Gear games and then Metal Gear Solid 3, you know that this is like the missing link, so to speak, of Metal Gear games. It's the one that it's like, well, when did Big Boss turn? And it was really like... It's terrible to say because this is like literally the Metal Gear game I asked for. I was like, okay, like when it comes to Metal Gear, what they need to do is they need to do the one. This is like the one they're missing. This is like the most important one they could do. Anything that they do besides what they're doing for 5 is just like dancing around the bush at this point because it's like the most important one essentially because it details basically bosses kind of, or big bosses, move from being sort of a hero to a villain, I guess. Although, it's always going to be a convoluted gray area like where Big Boss really is, because 4 does its best to try and clear it up that he wasn't a villain per se, but you know, it's one of those things that's let's avoid this squid. I'm gonna take out this giant up here first, just because I don't want to get destroyed again. I'm trying to get the sneak attack. There we go. Jeez. But, so it's the one I've been asking for, but it's also super depressing, because it's like, no, everything that I've done in Peace Walkers for, you know, this game really, like, emphasizes that everything goes to shit really fast, which is kind of understandable, because the whole idea of Peace Walkers is that you're kind of becoming like a, the entire game is about the idea that you're kind of becoming like a free, basically a free military, a free army, but you're also becoming, but it's that transition from just being a group of mercenaries to being a global power, I guess, because it's like this strong emphasis on a transition from just doing small operations to becoming needing a nuclear deterrent against other countries, and it's like, this is escalating. And it's funny how it does escalate, because Big Boss never seems really that into any decision, but then, I forget what his name is, I want to say Miller, but I don't think that's his name. I don't think it's Miller. Kaz. Maybe his last name's Miller. I can't remember. I feel... Metal Gear. I'll just say that much. But yeah, Kaz is always like, oh yeah, Big Boss, you gotta do this. You need this. This is like clearly what we need, and that will fix everything. And Big Boss just kind of nods. He's like, okay. Just this once. And as you progress, like it just escalates every time, and it's like, yeah, boss, we need nukes. And boss is like, that seems against everything I stand for, but just this once. And then he has nukes, and yeah, and it's weird. It's so weird. And then it wasn't just nukes. It was also when they get their own Metal Gear. It's like, I'm like, come on, no, you know now that you're doing things that is something you shouldn't be doing. Whoa, jeez, that was really close. I didn't know they could blow fire. Well, the more you know. Damn it. How about I do this? See, that worked. My god. But the thing is, like, I have such a long history playing the Metal Gear series that there's still things I definitely want to get 5 and play 5 even. And it's the one, yeah, there's conflicting morality, and I'm conflicted because of the tone of the games. But like 5 is, the thing is when it comes to Metal Gear, like I've always had a preference to like Big Boss's side of the storyline. Oh shit, oh god, we got somebody's going to be joining us very soon. Okay. Oh, they spawned right here. Ain't no time. Whoa, shit. Whoa, shit. Ow. Damn. He's trying to finish me with the gun. And he will, but I'm amazed he didn't finish me, actually. your turn now. Oh. Ugh. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh. I thought I saw him, like, get stunned. I was like, oh, shoot. He wasn't. He wasn't. Oh, well. Whatever. That was a good fight. I should have probably bowed into the fight just for, you know, being cool, but the reaction immediately was, oh god, he's right there, swing. So, yeah. That definitely happens. And I've had a few fights so far in this where there was no bowing in, it was just go, go, go. That was weird. Okay, so where did we die? That is a good question. Right over there! I would actually like to fight them again, though. But I don't know if we'll get that call. I'll have to wait and see. It always seems to be when you're, like, either near this elevator or the very entrance. I think that's when it checks. If you're anywhere else, I don't know if it does a check, per se. I think maybe by the bridge or something. There's definitely, it feels like there's very specific spots that it takes a look. If there's anyone around that's your level, I guess. Whoa. How did I miss that? I guess we'll go fight the boss. Though if I do that, there's not going to be any PvP. I don't want PvP. It's fun. I kind of wish more areas had PvP in Bloodborne. I do actually feel like it's a little, I miss it a little bit. Dark Souls, there was areas without it, but there was always that, like, sense of risk, and, you know, it's like, oh, geez, somebody could join my game at any moment. Because there's a lot more areas that had PvP in them. I got too greedy because I hit him with my gun, and I thought he dropped down. I was like, oh shit, I can get the visceral. But there was no visceral. Happens. I actually have no idea if there is any other area that you can get PvP in around here. Like after you clear this area, and I'm trying to think of where else you can get PvP. I feel like the other dream area, like this one, you can get it there. You can get it. Where else can you get PvP? Don't know. Anyways, so let's go fight this boss. I figure which was better, if I should hit my sword. Just that really hurt. Okay, let's get away from that. Whoa. Whoa, lasers. Shit. Oh god. Let's get out of here. Oh, threw up. Yeah, I don't want none of that. I need to be using that overhead swing, because I can actually hit it from the ground with the overhead swing. Unless its head is actually dipped down, then, you know. Ow, whoa, reach. And there we go. See, that was good. Oh, that was bad. Ooh, that could have been really bad. Oh, he's facing the wrong way. That's not good. Come in, tail. Did like no damage. Shit, that sucked. Gotta throw up again? Gross. Run in. Swing. Shit. Ooh. Mad now. Shit. Okay. He's gonna block me with his arms. That's a nice hit. Okay. Shit. Okay. Interesting. Whoa. Just chipping her away. There we go. Come on. There we go. Get good visceral in there. Good follow-up too. Oh, back up. Okay, she's ripped off her own arms. Never has there been a more definitive sign that you're angry than ripping off your own arms and trying to beat someone with them. I think I've said that every single cycle, but it makes me laugh every time. Jeez, okay. Lasers. Okay. What we want here is lots of jumping. Because jumping is really good for us, as long as we roll it. Because we can get some good head hits that way. And she likes to jump if you're directly behind her, so... Oh, so close. I should really cap off my health, because that's enough that you could die by that. Oh, jumped the wrong way. Oh, shit, she stepped on us. That does happen. Just hit her in the tail. Ooh, that was almost too early. I'm just chipping her away. Oh, jeez. Head was... Whoa, jeez. Ooh. That was a weird one. Got a weird recoil animation. Can't say I've seen that from her. Try and stay behind her here. And she keeps landing the wrong direction. Do my best here. Oh. I tried. It's funny because she actually gave me a lot of trouble my last playthrough. Not doing too bad right now. I should be trying the overhead swing. Oh shit, she landed on me. That's what you don't want to ever have happen. It's pretty loose, like it's pretty easy to dodge the jump, but... Ow, stepped on me again. Ah, jeez, it was right there. Ooh. Stompy stomp. Oh. Did an overhead swing and completely missed. Ooh. Oh, shit. Okay, that was a silly one on my part. Oh, jeez. How'd I miss that? Well, good overhead swing at least. Oh, whoa. We did something there. I don't know what it was. Jeez. That was like the perfect angle, too. Okay, we're doing something here, and it's clearly hurting her. Oh, we've like injured her legs or something. Damn it. Oh, they're definitely taking more damage, so that's something. Oh, jeez, come on. I can't swing this thing fast enough. Maybe I should go to Little Sword. Maybe that's a better idea. Actually, it probably is. Ooh, shit. Now I'm getting greedy, because it's like, oh, I can do damage. Her legs are definitely taking damage now that they weren't before. Okay, let's not run our stamina down too much. We're doing pretty good here, so... Shit, it was right there too. Amazed I didn't get any hits there. And she's done. There we go. Hey, Cheetama. Do you not have, like, the comprehension that the fighting the boss? Yeah. She kind of does have a name that's like that. It's very interesting boss. Okay, well, that was something. Also, welcome to the stream, K-Stam. Oh, it is. Interesting. I didn't know that. Now we know. I'm very curious about what part of the brain that is. Now I want to look it up. It is. You're right. It is. Primary role in processing memory, decision making, emotional reactions, and yeah, interesting. Look at that, we learned something today.